Now the question is, how does trauma impact our mental health and well-being? Sometimes it happens that a person may have to face earthquake or flood in which all his family members may lose their life, or his house may be washed out by the floods. It may also happen that in case of a serious fire in a house, a person may have escaped miraculously, or a person may have to face violence or abuse in his life. All these are known as traumatic events. These type of traumatic events can have adverse effect on individuals' mental health and well-being. Trauma can result in conditions such as post-traumatic stress disorder, anxiety, or depression. Trauma related mental health problems can adversely affect an individual's daily life, his relationship with his friends, his family members, and others, and his overall well being. It is important to note that what may be a traumatic for one person may not be traumatic for another, and the effect of trauma can vary widely from person to person. Next question is, life stressors can adversely impact our mental health and well-being. Comment. Answer. First, it is important for us to understand what is the meaning of life stressors. Life stressors are events or circumstances that can cause significant psychological or physical stress. Major life events such as the death of a loved one, which may be a spouse or mother, father, sister, or brother, or job loss, divorce, conflict with family members, friends, or romantic partner can be stressful, and all these type of major life events can event, can impact our mental health. A person may have to face financial difficulties in his life. These financial difficulties may be in the form of debt, unemployment, poverty, chronic illness, or serious injuries. All these financial difficulties lead to a range of negative mental health outcomes, including anxiety, depression, and suicide. While it is normal to experience some stress in response to these life stressors, prolonged or chronic stress adversely affects our mental health and as well as physical health. Next question is, what are the negative effects of substance use on our mental health and well-being? First, it is important for us to understand what is the meaning of substance use. Substance use means consumption or use of substances such as alcohol, drugs, etc. Substance use can range from occasional use to addiction, which is a chronic condition. While substance use, such as the use of alcohol, may provide some temporary relief from stress or other negative outcomes, but if a person makes excessive use of alcohol or drugs, it negatively affects a person's physical and mental health, and it can result into liver disease, heart disease, cancer, anxiety, depression, and other mood disorders. Addiction of substance can lead to relationship problems. That is, we may have differences with our relatives, with our and also with our other family members. And addiction of substance can also lead to financial difficulties, because we will have daily to incur money on purchasing these substances. And addiction of substances can also lead to various legal issues. Substance use can also adversely affect a person's memory, attention, and the power to take decisions. It is important to seek treatment and support if you or someone you know is struggling with substance use and mental health problems. Next question before us is whether stigma and discrimination affect mental health and well-being. Comment. Now, firstly, we will understand the meaning of stigma and discrimination. Stigma refers to negative attitudes or beliefs that people hold about individuals with mental health issues. On the other hand, discrimination refers to unfair treatment of people with mental health conditions, which can be due to stigma or other factors. Stigma can lead to feelings of shame, isolation, embarrassment, which can impact mental health. If a person suffers from mental health issues, he or she may face discrimination in areas such as employment, housing, and education. It means that if a person is suffering from mental health issues, he may not easily get job in an organization. And if that person goes to take some premises on rent, the owner of the building may not give him the premises for on rent. And if a particular child is suffering from some mental health issue, the school authorities may not give him admission in the school. Further, due to fear of discrimination, individuals may delay seeking treatment for mental health issues, which can lead to worsened symptoms and long term health problems. Experiencing stigma or discrimination can be a traumatic experience, which can lead to long term mental health issues if not properly addressed. It is important to note that everyone's experiences and circumstances are unique, and the factors that affect mental health can vary widely. It is essential to seek help and support if you are experiencing mental health issues, regardless of the factors contributing to them. Now, here are few questions before for your practice. First is, what are those factors which affect mental health and well-being of the person? Next is, how does genetics affect mental health and well-being? Next is, elucidate with examples how can biology affect mental health of the individuals. Fourth, how does physical and social environment affect mental health and well-being? Fifth is, what is the meaning of traumatic events? How do they affect mental health and well-being of the person? Sixth is whether the effect of trauma is similar for all persons. And seventh is whether the use of alcohol adversely affects mental and physical health. Next is what is meant by life stressors. Give some examples of life stressors which can adversely impact mental health and well-being of an individual. Ninth is give some examples of social and economic factors which can adversely affect mental health and well-being. Next is what is the meaning of stigma and discrimination. Thanks for watching. If you like our course, please spare some time to give a star rating to our course.